What's going on, lads? We're back, episode 5. You can see behind me a little bit of a mess. We've been doing some house renos. My garage door used to be there, had brick walls. I'm knocking all that down, moved the garage door down, got a new wall mounted gas heater, got rid of the old one. And there's a reason for all this, right? I need more room. Funny story. Last week on a school night, we went out and we bought a couple of cars. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you'd know the cars that I bought. I've got one of them here. I got issues, man. We bought a couple more VLs. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and one more that is at my mate's factory. I've just got no room for it here. All right, genuine LW5 factory Calais turbo with a factory sunroof. Don't really see these things with a sunroof. Car's already been repainted, bodywork's been done. Interior's a little bit in pieces, needs finishing. Trim's pretty good, but part of this package is that the car came with paid for shield seats to be done. So that's gonna go away in a few weeks to get done. Engine bay's all been smoothed out. Now I do need to redo this because it's got the holes. This did come with a 500 horsepower Matuk package. Bit of an older build, but all the goodies, you know, 6-boost manifold, screamer pipe, big turbo, plenum, came with an R33 5-speed gearbox, button clutch, all that. Now I'm not going to use that. We're going to do a bit of a jig with this. So I'm going to keep this car. The skid pig is going to stay a skid pig. I think I'm going to patina it. Jake's Chop Shop, if you're watching this, man, I've got the inspiration from you. I might paint the bars, paint the door frames, polish the wheels on it, but leave the body rough, true to its age. Eventually, once I've had my fun with that, done a few events, done what I've had to do, I'll pull the running gear out of that, strip it down, clean it, send it away, service the blower, do all that, and then throw it in this. This is going to be my car. Now you're probably thinking, what are you doing? Well, I just skipped having to pay an X amount of dollars on bodywork on the other car. Fair enough, it's tub, but I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have a Calais with a sunroof over a Bellina. Bodywork's done, Sting Red, I love the colour. I've already got ideas for wheels. Now I'm not going to tub this. I'm not going to cut up a factory LW5 Calais. I'm just not going to do that. So I'm going to build a diff for it, shorten it, get some custom wheels made up. I think it's Wheel and Tyre Kingdom that do it, or Derrimut Wheels or somewhere. I've already got an idea on the wheels that I want to put on it. So a friend of mine's already done it. I'm going to get them custom made, get a bit of dish put on them. I think you can do about 3-inch worth of dish without tubbing the car, just shorten the diff. So it's going to be a good car. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to do that. Now, the skid pig, it's on a trailer. I haven't recorded much, but I've been mucking around with it the past couple of days. If you recall in the last video, I had some issues with exhaust leaks, so we got that sorted. Put new MLS gaskets in it, put new bolts in it, tightened it up, all the bolts grabbed. So I think we just had a few different threads going. We rushed it at the time when I wanted to put it together. As you know, I was on a time build with this thing when I wanted to do my cousin's wedding. So it's finally fixing up all the little niggly bits, but it's on a trailer. We finished that yesterday, no exhaust leaks. I did a pumper skid up the street, it was good, but I did go to throw it around down the street, and again, it didn't like it. If you recall in the last video, we kind of got shafted with the diff on this thing. We thought it was a built diff, 31 spline. We thought it had a true track in it. I ended up getting shafted, it is what it is. So, we've popped it on the trailer. It's going out to Craig's Automatics first to get the gearbox shifter sorted. Now I can't grab all gears. We've had a few people try and muck around with the shifter cable. We just can't get it. So he's a man. He's done a couple of my cars in the past. I'll get him to sort that out for me. And then from there, on the same day, I've booked it in with DNR Diffs. They're going to do the diff center for me. I'm going to do what I have to do with it to just get it ready and going so I can have some fun with it. I've already ordered new rear tail lights, new headlights. Richard and I are going to pull the bars off. We're going to paint them, line them all up nicely. I'll probably polish the barrels of the wheels, make them nice and shiny, get all these polished, clean it all up, make it very nice and tidy, clean up all the windows, probably pop some Venetians in the back. And then cruiser, I'll probably put rego on it even. I'll have some fun with it because now I'm not on the time frame to get this car off the road. If you recall, I had to be painted, I think October, November, I was going to get it painted. I don't got to worry about that now because the red one is ready for me. So I can tinker around with the red one, muck around with that while I have some fun with this. And make it somewhat presentable, right? It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good car. It's going to be a party car. I think a lot of people are going to recognize and know this car. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Now, not only did we buy 2 new cars, if you recall, I picked this trailer up off my mate Peter last week when I was getting the car tuned. I love this trailer. I got hooked on this trailer. I had to pick up the other 2 cars. I needed this trailer, and I just thought, you know what, Peter, I'll buy it off you. He was getting a new trailer anyway, so this never went back to him. We kept it. We've now got a new trailer, tilt trailer, to transport all these things. But I got no room, man. I've got all these cars, I've got a trailer. I need a fucking farm. I need something. I need a storage warehouse. I need a unit, because now it's just getting a bit out of hand. But yeah, it's been a wild week, man. I guess good. You know, I'm not going to say it's bad, but a little bit silly, man. Like I said, I got issues. I can't help myself. Do other bits and pieces throughout the episode, and yeah, I really want to show you guys the other car that I bought. It's at my mate's factory. I'd love to keep it, but it's not to suit me. The way I drive, the way I'm going to treat it, the car deserves so much better. I'm just going to keep the Calais instead. I'll go over all the parts that I got with the buy. You know, the 6-boost manifold, turbo. I've got everything. We got the motor. We got all that. Pop it up for sale. Try recuperate some money on this thing, and yeah, let's get the big guns out. I'm going to take this with me. When I finish building this, I think there might be like a vacuum line that's wrong in the gearbox, because as I'm cruising and I just slightly put my foot down, the gearbox kicks back a gear. So I'm just going to rock up to this at Craig's Automatic. I'm hoping that he can just get this sorted for me on the day. But yeah, we moved the Calais. We're going to get this out. Nick's going to drive the car with the trailer. I'll follow him in this. Dose around for the morning. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon cool.
Let's get awkward on the camera when you put it on him, eh? All right, let's get this out. All right, we're in the doser. I love these things. I've got Nick behind me. We're going to drive out, and hopefully the weather holds off, because I got no bonnet on the other car, so hopefully it doesn't rain. But yeah, let's keep dosing for the morning, eh? I've got to do a video on this this car I built for my wife. I bought this car, come from Wagga Wagga. It had rat skulls in it, bird's nest. It was rough, man, but it was sitting on a paddock for like 20 plus years. And then we pretty much stripped it completely and went everything brand new, everything that we could. I might do a full video on this this car, the rundown of the build, what I went through, what it cost me, the fuck ups, the good, the bad, the ugly. But it turned out good, man. I don't drive this much, but when I do drive it, it's very enjoyable, because it's just fun. It cruises, it makes good sounds, it's smooth, everything is new, the whole drivetrain, everything. So it's good, man. Yeah, I might make a video about this. It never gets old. It never gets old. All right, we got the car off the trailer. We're here, Craig's Automatics. If you recall, we bought a converter a couple of weeks back. This is where we bought it from. These guys have done a few of my cars in the past, couple of shifters, things like that, lined them all up, gearbox services, some changes, all that sort of stuff. So the car's in good hands. He's gonna muck around with that. From here, we'll come back, we'll pick it up, we'll probably drive it to the next street over at DNR Diffs, get the diff sorted. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so we dropped off the skid pig. I had a chat to the guys about this car doing the whole kickback thing. We opened up the bonnet, they showed me where some vac lines should be running and where they should go to the gearbox. There might be a little bit of a hiccup there. So he goes, look man, you may as well do it yourself. So they're good guys, you know. Anyone else would have just said, yeah, leave it here and charge me for it. But he opened the bonnet, gave me the time of the day, and we had a look, and I'll probably muck around with that myself. So I'm just gonna cruise this car back now, make some more. So yeah, we'll go back home now and go from there. Let's go. All right, we got the core. Gearbox is sorted, shifter's sorted. They couldn't drive it on the street because it's got no bonnet, no bar. Thing's off its head, right? It's a pig. So I go, look, leave it with me. When I get there, I'll give it a crack. So we're gonna head out there, pick that up, and then go around the corner to get the diff done. Got Nicky boy with us because I need someone to follow me while I'm driving the car. And then what are you laughing at? So yeah, we'll go pick that up and go from there. Let's see how it came out. What do you reckon? We're back. Hey, there she is. Fuck, this thing sits fat. Such a shame that I'm not going to finish this car, eh? But we'll get to party with it. Look at that. Fuck yeah, give me some stickers, that'll go on my toolbox. This guy's an absolute legend. Honestly, I've dealt with him several times, and you're a legend, mate. He's pearly whites as well. I love it. Appreciate it, man. You're an absolute weapon. I'll take this out now. I'll take it around the block, and I should feel it straight away.
You should feel it.
You'll hear it. Appreciate it, man. We made a mess. We've pulled everything out of the car just to see what it's missing and what it needs, because when I bought this car, old mate said that everything is needed to put it together is there. Anything that is missing, he will supply. So I called him the big leagues, Mr. Tony, because he knows these things backwards. I wouldn't have a clue. If I started stripping this myself, I would have thrown out shit that I just thought was random stuff. I started pulling out some stuff I was going to throw down. Tony said, nope, that's for that, that's for that. So lucky I've got him here. Otherwise, I would have shafted myself. But it seems like a lot of it is here. There's a lot of doubles. I do know some things are missing. But yeah, this shit gives me anxiety. I hate seeing this. Because I remember when I built the wife's car, it was just like this. Everything was in pieces, everything was stripped. But it was somewhat cleaner because when I bought that car, I put everything off myself. It was a complete car. So I knew that everything that I pulled off was there. And I put it in boxes, everything was labelled. Whereas when you buy something like this, you don't know what's been put in there. You don't know what's what goes where. So you got to start doing sort of puzzles and Tetris and shit like that. But again, I've got this sexy, handsome fella here. Give us a smile. Everyone gets awkward on camera. Everyone. Yeah, so we're going to start going through this, work it all out, make a list of what's missing, and then go from there. So yeah, we'll rip in now, sort it all out, box it all up, and then at least I know where I am with this car and I know what I'm going to need. So yeah. So to work out the dash, we're just going to put it together as if we're putting it in the car, but obviously on the floor, just to work out what's going to be missing. So Bob's your uncle, Bob's your uncle. So you got the dash, bottom bit, glove box, center console. Obviously we'll see what else. Switches and shit. All right, mad. So, looks like a mess, but vision it in the car. Got the whole dash, vents, mirrors, sun visors. We made sure all the switches were there. So everything's there that I need. It's a bit messy now, it's gonna get painted. But even like the doors, we made sure that we had, you know, the surrounds for the door handles. It's all there. We made sure that we had the switches on both sides. Switch on both sides is there. Now the other door cards are in the car. And as I stripped it, these seats are actually pretty good, man. Look, it's very, very hard to find Calais seats with all the buttons, no sag. And I mean, I'm a steam cleaner, so I could get these things absolutely mint, almost brand new. When you've got good seats to work with, you can really rip in and steam clean them and get all that shit out. Even have a look at this. It's just dirty. But everything is there, all the buttons are there, the seats are mint, back of them. I've always liked genuine Series 2 Calais trim. It's always been one of my favourite trims. Everything is there, everything is there. We had a couple of bits missing. The rear quarter driver side surround is missing. What else? I think we were missing a weather belt here, so they're all brand new, so I'm assuming he's got a brand new one somewhere. But everything is there, man. Mirrors on each side, mirrors are there. No, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. A couple of rubbers and whatnot. I know the boot rubber that goes all around here, that's missing, but we'll get that. Full set of Bailey channels. Everything's here. It's good. So we got a list now. I'll go back to old mate. I'll say, look, here's what I'm missing. It's not much, to be honest. I genuinely thought that there'd be a lot more. So he was true to his word when he said that majority of this car is inside here. You just got to rubble through it. So we've done that. Now that that's all in pieces, I'm gonna go get some boxes, put everything in boxes, label them so I know everything is sort of in each box where it needs to be. I don't know yet whether I'm gonna paint these myself. I really can't be bothered, and I can't be bothered putting it in the car. I might go and see Johnny at JC Body Kits. You probably remember him from the first episode. He does interior as well. He produces interior bits. He also paints them, and he also installs them for specific people. So hopefully he'll help me out on that one. I'll probably just end up giving everything to him and say, look, here's the car, here's the seats, here's the carpet, put the car together and give it back to me, done. Because I really can't be bothered for that. But as long as I know that I've got everything here, which it seems that I do, then he can just do his magic and put the pieces to the puzzle. Made sure we had the interior lights, everything's there. So that's good, man. Very happy with that. I had anxiety rubbling through this car, man. Like I had bad anxiety looking through it. There was just shit everywhere. And I haven't got an eye for this sort of stuff. Don't get me wrong, I tinker around with cars a lot, but when you get a car like this with just everything everywhere, you get a bit overwhelmed. And I just thought, man, I'll call Antonio and I'll get him to give me a hand. He just smashed through it. So it didn't even take us an hour to get through all that and put everything together. So it's good. So we'll go from here and we'll start putting these in boxes and put it away. And I guess when it's time to rip into this, we'll just get digging. We had a couple of errands to run, but while we're out, I managed to get some storage boxes. So what I'm going to do is I've packed up all the interior bits, I've labelled them, at least that way they're labelled. I'm going to put the rest of the stuff in this, seat belts, things like that, label that. Majority of the big stuff I just put in the boot of the car. So obviously all the long bits, the top dash, the center console, things like that. And at least that way, when I'm ready to rip in, I know what I've got. I've just gone through everything. I know the little bits and pieces that I need, and there's not much of it. So it was good, man. We managed to get everything, which is good. We had everything. Now it's just pulling the seats out. So they're all unbolted, so I'll get them out. I'll probably steam clean them. I think I'm gonna keep these. So at least that way I've got nice, clean Series 2 Calais trim. And I'll decide whether I want to leave the original Series 2 seats in there or put the Shield trim in. I've always loved this trim. I know Shield trim is awesome, but I'm a sucker for originality, eh? Probably just leave that all original and then sell the shields or keep them for another car. Fuck, who knows what I'll have. I'll finish all this up tomorrow. It's a mess here, man. I've got bad anxiety. Whenever I walk into my house, it's like, I'm anal. My shit has to be neat. I've got to have everything everywhere, where it's supposed to go, everything on the shelves, everything labelled. So all of this to me right now, even the Renaults and all that, just shit everywhere. So I just can't wait to rip in there and clean everything up, get the floor resealed, do what I got to do. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I'll rip into the rest tomorrow, and I'm still waiting for the call for my diff. I still haven't heard back. So as soon as I hear back from my diff, go pick that car up and rip into that as well. Hope everything's all good to go from there. From there, I'll probably just tidy it up a little bit, wash it. It hasn't been washed in, Jesus, ages. Since I've got it, I haven't washed it. So, and I've done all the work to it, inside and outside, grinding, all this stuff. So give it a good clean the inside, steam clean the trim on that, get it all together, probably paint the bars on that, and then that'll be done. I'll enjoy that car, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then it's just finishing up this and getting this ready for when the time comes. This gets a heart transplant and this becomes my car. So yeah, let's get on to the next, eh? All right, we've boxed everything up. All the bits and pieces that we needed. I haven't been able to do much, man. I've been getting pumped at work, going up to Port Macquarie and all that shit. So I'm going to drop this episode now just to, you know, keep things going. And then the next episode is going to be killer, because I'll pick my car up, diff should be done, tuned, so we should be able to just, you know, do a bit of how you goings, and I'll show you the other car that I bought. I want to go out to my mate's factory, because you're going to lose your shit when you guys see this thing. By the time you're watching it, it's dropped, right? So we're done with this. I'll pack it up for now. I've packed up all the parts. I know what I've got. I'll send the trim away next. Doodle around with this a little bit. Finish off the Renaults, bring the other car home, and who knows what else I have planned for the future, eh? Who the fuck knows? But anyway, yeah, sweet. Peace out.